Welcome all. Now I am going to discuss question number 11 from the GATE 2019 paper Electrical Engineering. The question is, a three-phase synchronous motor draws 200 amperes from the line at unity power factor at rated load. Consider the same line voltage and load. The line current at a power factor of 0.5 leading is. These are the given options. To know the concept of synchronous machines, audience can go through the given NPTEL video link. Let us discuss some useful information to solve the problem. The power drawn by a synchronous motor is equal to the V into I into cos phi, whereas V is the supply voltage at rated frequency, I is the current drawn by the synchronous machine, and phi is the power factor of the load. Usually, the power drawn by the synchronous motor is always constant. So, by using this information, let us solve the problem. Given data. What it is given? Synchronous motor. Synchronous motor is drawing the rated current, that is how much? 200 amperes, and the power factor of the load is 1 unity power factor at rated load. Rated load means I is equal to I rated, that is 200 amperes. Considering the same line voltage and load. Now, same line voltage, same voltage here and here. The line current at the power factor 0.5 leading. We need to find out the I. So, we know that the power drawn by the synchronous motor is V into I into cos phi. So, line voltage is rated voltage. V line is equal to V rated. V line equal to V rated means this is per unit, I per unit. So, V per unit is how much? V line voltage by V rated. That is 1. Here I is also I rated. So, I per unit is equal to I by I rated. That is equal to 1. So, V per unit is 1, I per unit is 1, and given power factor is 1 unity power factor. So, the power drawn by the synchronous motor is 1 per unit. And they are saying that considering the same line voltage and the load means power consumed by the synchronous motor, in this case also it is constant, that is P is equal to V per unit into I per unit into cos phi. P per unit is constant, same load rate, so 1 is equal to same line voltage into I per unit we need to find out into cos phi. Cos phi is how much? 0.5 power factor lead. So, I per unit is 2. But we need to find out the actual value. So, I per unit is equal to IL divided by I rated. That is 2 is equal to IL by 200. Implies IL is equal to 400 amperes. So, the line current of the synchronous motor is 400 amperes. So, the line current drawn by the synchronous motor at a power factor of 0.5 leading is 400 amperes. Thank you.